And this day is completely centered on Noah Vonleh, and he's earned it. Noah has earned in a period of his life. I think it became very clear to everybody that had a chance to. Maybe I'm speaking on behalf of all the other people that recruited him or have been involved in his life. I know I'm speaking on behalf of us, that it became really clear when we started recruiting, we were recruiting somebody unique, not just because of his size, not just because of his abilities, not just because of his athleticism. Those things are obvious, all right? The talent in him, the skill level, it was there. There's no question that it has grown in the pace that he's been on with that here. But more importantly with that, it didn't take long to see his personality. It didn't take long to see his character. It didn't take very long at all to see his work ethic. And for someone his age, much like we've had with other guys that we've been up here with that were 20 and 21 last year, and we did that, those things all really, really translate. They translate into how good you are on the court. They translate into how good you are as a teammate. They translate into how coachable you are. They translate into your upside. And Noah, if you were taking a definition of upside, you could easily put his picture next to that definition because he has it. But it's more than that. There's a tremendous amount of substance to what Noah does. And that, I think, is why he was probably attracted to this program from the beginning, why we were attracted to him, because there is a lot of substance to this program. It's been forever with the tradition of it. But we also have a program where people are going to continually get better, and the pace that they're developed at and the pace that they work at have to go hand in hand. Well, we've put our time into helping him become better, but he has worked as hard or harder than anybody's worked with him. He has got an uncommon work ethic for his age. And I'll give you one example. I've never coached a freshman as an assistant coach or head coach in the time that I've coached that dives into the film and studies film like he does. And not just the film that we watch as a group, but the film that he watches. It took Victor basically his junior year before he really got that down and transferred that into a big part of how he learned and a big part of how he played. Noah started to do that this year. So, again, it's his day. We're extremely proud of him. And I'm going to turn it over to Noah.
I just want to thank God for having me here today to announce that I'll be going to take my talents to the NBA. I want to thank the whole Indiana staff, Coach Crean, Coach McLean, Coach Buckley, Coach Johnson, and Coach Jackson for all helping me get to where I'm at. Coach Crean just pushing me hard every day on the court and off the court to be a better person, be a better player, and just taking my game to different levels. And I want to thank Coach Jackson for pushing me in the weight room, helping me put on a lot of weight, so I was able to go out there this year and play against some of the top big guys in the country and showcase my skills. I want to thank Marnie Mooney for keep staying on top of me, pushing me to be determined and finish my work and be on top of everything in school. And
tell them how close you're going to be, where you'll be to graduation at the end of the semester.
At the end of the semester, I'll be 43% done with my degree and be ready to graduate. So I want to thank her a lot for pushing me to get to that point. Starting last May when I came up here, I just came in with the right mindset and wanted to complete all my work, and she helped me out a lot and motivated me to get to this point. And I want to thank my mom, my AAU coach Vin, my high school coach Pete Hutchins, and my other high school coach Mike Travato for all pushing me and helping me get to this point. AAU coaches like Barry Spears, who helped me start AAU basketball in like the 5th grade and helped me get a passion for basketball. And that's about it. It's guys like Scott Hazelton, who mentored me and helped me build a love for the game of basketball and just keep getting better, things like that.
See, that's important because, first off, I mean, when you talk about his mother, we've always tried to do this. We try to recruit certain characteristics. You try to recruit year-round winners, but when you can recruit a family more than just a player, you know you have a real opportunity to have some great things, and that's exactly what you get with Noah and his mom, Renelle. I mean, they are as close as you can be, and the respect level is so high. And even though she didn't get to see him every night in person, knowing that we had somebody that was raised by her has been phenomenal. And again, you don't get this passion and drive and this uncommon work ethic without a lot of people in your life along the way, in the coaching side of it, which he's had going all the way back, like he said, to the 5th grade. His AAU coach, Vin Pastore, did a tremendous job with him and had an interest in him long before it was really clear that he was going to be a great player. Certainly his coach at New Hampton, Pete Hutchins, did a phenomenal job with him in our estimation. And that's what you get, because you want that. And as happy as we are for him, and as much as you'd like to spend more time with him, because he's such a good person and he's got such a good work ethic and he's grown so much here, the bottom line is he's had a dream. And Indiana is at a place, he chose Indiana to be the place to help him get to that dream. I think the pace that he worked at and the pace that he played at and the pace that he developed at speaks a lot about everybody here at Indiana, but it speaks a lot about what he's capable of. And it speaks a lot about his teammates. Has been a phenomenal teammate here. And I think he's built some lasting, I'd say some lasting lifelong relationships potentially here with these guys, especially the guys in his class. But you can get your dreams accomplished here, and that's a big thing. I mean, he's going to stay in this line of lottery picks now that we've had over the last, based on the projections, which, you okay? That's not good. Workman's comp back there. But bottom line is this program was able to help him get that process sped up. We're proud of him. He's got an unlimited future because of his potential, because of his character, because of his work ethic, the talent's there, the weight and strength that he's put on in a short period of time. I mean, think about it. 5 weeks ago, give or take, he was the leading three-point shooter in the league. And the way he's developed his shooting, the way he's developed his defensive abilities, to be able to guard numerous people, to get in switch situations, to be able to guard guards. His rebounding speaks for itself. Freshman of the year in the league, leading rebounder in the league, third leading offensive rebounder, first leading defensive rebounder. His shooting percentages, his free throw percentages. We mentioned the three-point percentage. All those things are really, really strong. So we're proud that he chose us to come in here and help realize his potential. And now it's going to be fun to watch him continue to grow, develop, and let the next coach at the next level and that coaching staff take the next step with his potential. All remembering that he's basically 18 and a half years of age and could easily be a senior in high school. So we're proud of him, and he has cemented himself in here in the Hoosier tradition, because he's come in here and he's done a fantastic job. He's touched a lot of lives in a short period of time, and he is always going to have a home here. There's no doubt about that. So
it was a pretty difficult decision, but ever since I was a little kid, I always had a dream of playing in the NBA. So I said, why not go for it? I went home. I talked to my mom. She's like, if that's what you want to do, we sat down, talked for a while. She's like, if that's what you want to do, it's always been a dream of yours, why not go for it? So I just stuck with my heart and went with it. And I talked to a few other people. So I talked to my AAU coach, Vin Pastore. I talked to Coach Crean. I talked to Scott Hazelton and a few other people, and I thought that was the best decision.